under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next.
Your Yankees.
Babe Ruth is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Chipper Jones is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
The 1-1. He's in there for the second strike. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. That's popped up out towards short right field. Soriano is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is third.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Warren Spahn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
Don Mattingly will bat next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. Two first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bouncer up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting third, the pitcher, Babe Ruth.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Two out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Ruth, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's going.
He's running. In the dirt here. Pitches dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Justice. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddy Freeman, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Count is 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Ready on 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next up, William Contreras. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Braves on top, 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off,
set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Batting 6,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And he's high with that screwball. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop this one left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Next to hit is Jorge Posada. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the AB on its way. The catcher Jorge Posada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Posada is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-1, here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Aaron retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Chipper Jones. he's ready. Here's the first pitch. In tied at 93, ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count still full, 3-2.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soriano onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
Now at the plate, Hank Aaron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Don Mattingly. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now back, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, what a dive. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. That brings up David Justice. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's the first offering. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
The
So first and second with one down, and that brings in Freddy Freeman. As a look, now the pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled off. Justice on second. Acuna at first, one gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. So here now's the pitcher. Babe Ruth worked a walk his first time up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
No one on with 1 down, and batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in, and he'll reach first safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And that misses ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Jorge Posada trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
Soriano at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Yankees nothing. And stepping in, William Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Up next, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now here's the first offering.
That's outside.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Up high. 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. Hank Aaron is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Braves strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Glaber Torres.
The shortstop, Glaber Torres.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Giancarlo
Now at the plate, here is Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. from the stretch.
Ball in.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Don Mattingly, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's good.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch home. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
LeMahieu.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's set and the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Babe.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Babe Ruth. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher has the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 0. Here it is. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 2-2 pitch. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Through 5 innings, all even now at 1-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Justice. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer at a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ronald Acuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's down.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now the 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. Three and one now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Justice over at second. Acuna at first with no outs. And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. LeMahieu with a great stop. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one,
So take a look at ball one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Posada is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in is Aaron Judge. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Jorge Posada waits on deck. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Jorge Posada. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Aaron will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On his way to pitch number 100.
Ball, that's upstairs.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Next up is William Contreras. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Nope, that's down.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chad Greene comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 57, Chad Greene.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball three. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. For his career in this matchup, he's 1-for-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball and Looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Next up will be Glaber Torres.
Leading up for the Yankees, the shortstop, Glaber Torres.
First pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And misses inside with that one, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
deliver that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Still 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Don Mattingly. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 1 apiece. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The New York Yankees, number 56, Darren O'Day.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up David Justice.
The designated hitter, David Justice.
From the stretch, here's the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Acuna digs in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Freddy Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
And it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Justice, the runner at third. Acuna on second. Jones on at first with nobody out. This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Jonathan Loaizaga is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count is all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Lined hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And Chipper so good at waiting for his pitch. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit. No errors. And a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Chris Martin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB now. No balls and a strike to count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
First offering on its way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0 home.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Over to Albies. Now over to Freddy, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
That's off. Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Mickey Mantle would be next. LeMahieu on third with 2 out. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Right side, hit hard. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Number 7.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of work.
Shane Greene will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. plate now is Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 44, Hank Aaron.
So next to hit is Hank Aaron. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, David Justice. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lifted down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Opposite field to left. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runner's going. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. Well, he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Andrew Jones. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike now. Acuna at second with 2 down. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Freddy Freeman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here comes the 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Stanton has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 2. Will Smith takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Stepping in once again is Jorge Posada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. There to take it is Chipper. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Glaber Torres.
Now at the plate is Glaber Torres. His career line against Will Smith. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Popped him up. Contreras is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So the next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Don Mattingly would be next. set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Here it is on 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
5-2 the final score tonight. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Warren Spahn wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.